Just a couple more things I do want to touch on. I want to ask you guys, going back to Tarkov, tell me about your best raid in the past. What's Tarkov? Who are we? Who are you guys? What's your best raid in the past since, 2 or 3 weeks since the last podcast? I guess I'll give you some time to think, and I will talk about one of mine. Sea-Doo and I had a really solid one earlier, and that's actually up on YouTube from Sea-Doo's perspective. That was an awesome raid. It was like this cottages shootout, and I had a VSS with a sniper rifle, like a sniper scope on it, and I could not hit anything. The VSS, the bullets just travel so weirdly, but it's suppressed and everything. So basically what I was doing is we had these guys in the woods, in the forest that we were like, seeing and shooting at and stuff. And I was just repositioning like crazy, but I could never hit these guys. So, and obviously the VSS it goes fully auto, but it's semi-auto as well. So I was just sending suppressed semi-auto shots all over these guys. Like they were just being shot at. They had no clue where I was ever. So they're just running around like frantically hiding, but I can't ever kill these guys. And then I had Sea-Doo like repositioning, and he was the one that was actually taking people out with his Viper Hunter, putting a little M61 in them. That was just a really fun raid. So I was just basically like herding these people to Sea-Doo. I'd be like, Sea-Doo, get up on this rock and I'll shoot them towards you and I'll reflank, and I was just pushing them towards Sea-Doo. And they ended up getting in a fight in the house. I'll let them finish talk about that. But the other good raid I had was against it was also while I was away from my rig, so it's not on film, but I was on my laptop and the game bugged out and I couldn't spawn in. It was at deploying and it hit 0. Oh, another thing also that we'll talk about maybe more next episode or something, the RAM. There seems to be a RAM problem in Tarkov right now, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get more into it. Yes, something like that, dude. Like, because Sea-Doo's having a problem with it. On my laptop, I've been having problems with it. It literally would hit deploy 0, and it wouldn't do anything. So I had to restart my game, reopen it. Don't know what's going on with memory. Maybe we can look into that and talk about it more next podcast, but I do think it's something. But either way, so I load into this raid a little bit late, probably like 15 minutes late, because I had to, restart my computer and everything. And then I asked my team, like, okay, where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? They're like, oh, we're over at the gas station. So I start running over to New Gas. And then they're like getting a shootout. And then they both go down. I'm like, oh my God. And they're like, a scav killed me. And I was like, oh no. And then I go over there. And of course, it's Rashalo and the boys. Cleaned them out. Got a labs key card, got a Bitcoin. Clean, tons of different weapons. I mean, if you kill Rashal and the boys, that's just how it is. Just had them all to myself, man. It's always a good time. 14,000 XP. Great, solid raid. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to labs later this fight, man. I love labs, besides the GO40. So, what about you guys? Sea-Doo, I think I described possibly one of yours, but maybe you can give us the other perspective or something else.
I was thinking about that one, definitely. That was definitely the one I got my most, PvP kills in one raid. But, dude, I think, whenever me and Calzax went, sniper duo on a shoreline once again, but this time we were, messing around,
Oh, I had an RFB. I remember this one. I could kill people this time.
Like a pre-stream warm-up game. We're just messing around.
Yes.
I was just going to bring in a sniper. He's going to bring in a sniper. We're going to see what we can do. Thinking we end up, if I remember correctly, Calzax saw that there were people over, that big old spine kind of near power station. That big old spine of rocks between, power station and, cottages and shit. So, there's, a lot of action over there. So, Calzax starts advancing, and, he tells me to hang back. And so, he goes over there, he gets one guy, and I'm still, 60 meters away from him, holding position, and then some random person comes up on me, I gun him down, a frantic Viper Hunter spammage,
Oh, I know. The point fire.
Fourth M61s, and, thinking, so I'm just, seeing, across this valley, essentially, over on the other side, seeing Calzax, and, he's just, working his way up, and he's just, he kills a guy, I think, and then he's just, shooting at this other guy. So, but, to get away from Calzax, the other guy gets on my side of the big spine of rock. So I have, real good view, you know what I'm saying? And so I just start pumping him in him, and then, what's it called? Like the very last shot I could have taken because he was like going back down on the other side. Like gets him, he falls in a bush or some shit. You know, we'll find out later on after you know we killed like 3 other guys or some shit. And then somehow we make it out of the rain at the end. Like
it was insane. I was so upset that we didn't have that one on film. It was crazy. We both had like 3 or 4 PMC kills. It was crazy. It was a very similar situation to what I was talking about before when I said I had the VSS, but this time I brought an RFB. So I hit my shots. M61 with like literally a voodoo scope and M61. So like it was just Sea-Doo and I just assaulting these men from long range, and then people kept running up onto us in the bushes though. Like we would be just sniping really far off, and so we just hear footsteps up near us, and then yeah. Yeah, it was a really lit time. Good call, Sieg. I totally forgot about that. I'm so upset we didn't have that one on film. All right, Sieg, what you got?
Something about, you know, sniping with
yeah.
Sniper duo for action or something.
They all seem to be working well off each other. It seems like all these highlights are off a good team play, so it's something I'm missing out on. Well,
we have a Discord, Seeglem. I don't know if you knew about that, but we do. We have all these squad channels up in there, and just looking for group channel.
Most of the Tarkov voice channels are normally full of gamers.
Ah, no, they are. So I've heard.
Look into the one that right now. It seems like it's pretty popular.
I do, yes.
Information being posted in all the chats, and a lot of cool people be playing the game together.
You know, I think so, but despite all these great things that you have available, you choose to play solo, so let's hear about it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm messing with you.
Discord, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Seeglem was a busy man, guys. He's in college.
Yeah.
College.
And most of the time it's on interchange, just because I'm going for graphics cards mostly. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, it's worth it nowadays.
Yeah, right. So
God damn.
Graphics cards, and so I have a. What do I have? I had like a MPX, I believe. No vector for me because those clips are so expensive. But yeah, I had MPX. I go into the Ollie like garage entrance, go up the stairs, and go to the first Rasmussen, like with the wood floors next to Ollie, right at the base of the escalator to go up to Tech Light. And I start looting, and I hear like this, I don't know, this group of sprinters running at me from like front mall, that kind of hallway. So I just kind of wait and see what happens. They peek the side. Turns out it's 3 pistolings, and I just kind of put them out of their misery real quick. And so like that's 3 POC kills. I don't really care about. They have nothing. And I start looting him, and then I start taking shots from the furniture store across the way from the tech shop. I engage him. Turns out there's 2 people, and I take a lot of damage. Like I'm probably about to die if they push me, so I can't see shit. There's blood on my screen, my vision's blurry, all that. So I heave a desperate nade, and I kill 2 of them with 1 nade. And so like I heal up. I go to like the shop in like front mall to lay down, heal up, and then I go over to loot them. Get some hella nice loot, M61, NVR.
Yep. Oh, I've been running that game. I love that gun. I love it so much.
Yeah. One guy had that, another guy had an RFB, both M61, so that was a good find. And then while I was leading the second guy, the dude comes out of the like secret entrance to Goshen, with like secret staircase and stuff. Then he walks up on me and like tries to shoot me. And luckily, like, I get him before he gets me. I think that was, like, their 3rd guy that I didn't even know about, because I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. I should have checked first, but, my greedy loot eyes just went over there.
That's how it goes.
And so I kill him, and I get the shit. So, like, at this point, I have, like, a killer armor, fast MT, like, all this good gear, so many nades. Just your average Chad White type stuff. And then I go up the stairs to Tech Light and fight another person who had gotten into the intercom thing, the ultra medical cabinet, and killed him, and then found a graphic.
Wow.
Up in Tech Light.
Jesus Christ.
But I got some shit that raid, and I think 7 PMC kills. So like, I don't know, that was a nice time. That's one of like the few, like those moments made me keep playing solo. Just being able to do shit like that.
All right, Seeglem, gotta reactivate that Gabe and Twitter account. We need you to screenshot these after raid things at the very least. Post them so we can see the 9 PMC's kills. See if you have that little screenshot. Yeah. It's got to be seen. Got to let the Calzax TV retweet that shit, man. No, that's crazy. And yeah, like you say, Interchange is just is a great place to be right now because those graphics cards being a mill. God damn, you can find them in Texo, you can find them in Rasmussen, you can find them in TechLight, you can find them in any of the computers that are all over. The computers all over that place. It's like insane. Yeah, and you don't need keys for any of them. Like that's the other thing.
Yeah, Idea Office and in like the little tiny tech store, like right next to Immercom Medical Room, like the metal floor place. Like, you can find them in there. I've found them in there before. So you just walk by it normally. A lot of people do.
Now, I will say the problem right now with Interchange for me is that I have not been able to buy that 11 SR key card or whatever to go out through the, the safe exit or whatever. I forget what it's called. Yeah, because, dude, Immercom is just rough, bro. Yeah, Immercom is, like, if you have Railway, it's cool for the most part, but Immercom is probably the least, like, my least favorite place to go. You know, like I just hate going there, man. I always feel like I'm gonna die, and I usually have loot when I'm going there. You know.
I'm out of energy. I gotta like crawl half the way. It's absolutely wide open. It's some stressful moments out there.